Hello, and thank you for listening to the Fillet podcast, the best skateboard podcast in the world. Today is Wednesday, June 1st, 2016. I'm your host, as always, Andrew James Arian with JunkieMonkeys.com. Join me as Grant Ferrero from the UnitedSkateboarding.com, and he's black. We got Carlos also from UnitedSkateboarding.com, and Daniel Scales. I don't know why the fuck you're in here. You guys are yours. Let's get down with the topics. First topic we'll talk about is Josh Matthews is on Habitat. Grant, tell me more about it. Because I thought he was on the Powell, but you're saying he wasn't, huh?
Yeah, I don't think he ever skated for Powell, but his most recent sponsor was Organica, and I think he left like last fall or so of 2015, and then he was seen ride some crooked boards on then some Habitat ones, and that's where I ended up going, which is a good fit. He skates with Style Inspection a lot, and goes from Oregon styles, trick selection, fits the team, and everything.
He rides for Huff?
Should be good. Yeah, he's on Huff.
I didn't know that. Josh Matthews. Man, I could have sworn he was riding for that homies over there at Powell. You think he rode for Think?
Yeah, he did. I looked it up and some stuff came up. He used to be on them when he was younger.
Did they make an introduction part and saying welcome to the team or what?
For Organica? I meant for Habitat? No. There's just photos of his board graphic out there now on Instagram.
He's pro?
Josh? Yeah. Josh kills it, dude.
He's so good.
You remember his push part? Medina was psyched on it. I mean, me too. I dropped his phone.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
Shut up.
What did I ask you?
You said Josh is pro, and I said, yeah, you don't remember his push part?
Sorry.
Next topic. P-Rod's Spanish Mike Lyft video was fucking hilarious.
That thing was tight.
Dude, that was sick.
When you sent me that link, I had such a fun time watching it. I watched it 3 times back to back.
I know. I was hyped that I sent it to you, and then I got that much of a stoke reaction out of you. I wasn't expecting that.
The best part was when Paul called out Spanish saying, "You're charging me to come pick me up in a vehicle that I own." That was the best.
And then he was like, "Just drive, just
go. Drive. Let's just go." He said, "Ooh, he's gonna get mad when he finds out."
Oh, that video was so funny. They killed it with that, honestly.
I wish it was longer. It was only 2.
What do you want, a full movie production?
Yeah.
Guys, those dudes are busy. They're killing it, though. I mean, I know Drew. Drew's the type of dude. If
Drew is hype.
If he ever needed Lyft, he'll put in a little P-Rod code.
You know what?
And they should have made it called Flip.
I used to drive for Lyft.
Really? I didn't know that.
For 2 weeks.
What is that the same thing as Uber?
Yeah. It just more people use Uber.
Grant, have you ever took an Uber or a Lyft?
Uber, yeah, I never Lyft.
I've taken Uber.
I'm taking
Uber. What'd you need to take an Uber for?
Just when I was in San Francisco, because sometimes it's one of the best ways around. I mean, they have good public transportation, but if you need to get places quick.
Oh, okay.
I've never used one here in San Diego.
Yeah. I mean, if Paul's down for Lyft, it's a hands down smart.
Shut up. Hey, don't you think the code should have been Switch Flip?
The what?
Switch Flip. Promo code should have been Switch Flip.
It should have been
the real Switch God. Primitive.
I really did enjoy that little intro. But I'll tell you what I did. When he said shit and they bleeped it, or they said what the fuck and they bleeped the only curse word that was there, I said, Lyft is trash. Just say the word. Nobody knows what he verbally said.
I know that's one thing I don't get about when they bleep stuff out. Everyone knows what he said, so what's the difference between knowing it and hearing it?
Yeah, it was pretty lame. Let's talk more about skateboarding rather than transportation applications.
That's a good point.
Cody McIntyre, Scott DeCenzo, and Ryan DeCenzo. What the fuck? What is that? What is that?
They all came out their enter the Red Dragon part.
What was
TJ
that on
Rogers.
Yeah, we had already talked about TJ last week, I think. But yeah, Thrasher. But whatever, you can mention TJ because you weren't on here last week.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the. Drew was probably the most hyped for Lyft driver. No, I wasn't.
Drew,
Next
you'll
question.
be stoked on Ryan DeCenzo's, dude.
Dude, his was
You'll really like it.
I'm a huge Ryan DeCenzo fan. But every time I think of Ryan, I think of Scott, and every time I think of Scott, I say, the man am. When is Scott gonna get his time?
Dude, he's been am for way too long. He's
Poor
so
guy.
good.
Poor guy.
So
You know
good.
what?
Dude, in his part, he does like this.
Huh?
In his part, he does like this back tail on like a shootout ledge, and it's back tail, front side 360 shove out.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that was just crazy.
That trick was cool.
My favorite one was the board side big spin on the chain.
Oh,
He skated a chain? Like
Yeah.
he grinded the chain?
Yeah, he did board side and like big spin over. It was sick. That was Scott. That was in Scott's part.
That's some scary shit when you're sliding on chains, man.
I've actually tried it before, but all the chains I tried to skate were too loose. His was like it moved obviously, but like it was tight enough.
When I see skateboarders skate on chains, it flexes, and then instead of it being a stationary object to skate because it flexes, the momentum gets held down, and then you just go flying forward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jordan Sanchez.
Skated a chain.
Jordan Sanchez, he skated a couple of them in like his parts.
Jordan, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to check him out. What parts can I look that up, Carlos?
His welcome video, and then he has one for like this group that they have called Vix Market, I think it is.
Yeah, it is. Drew, didn't you see the dumpster part or whatever that he had?
Oh yeah, and that
It's
one.
the same dude.
Okay.
You may have seen that.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's up with Villager Goods? What is that? Is that water?
Yeah, they officially announced it's coconut water.
That's all it is? Village Goods is just a coconut water brand?
Yeah, but it has freaking some big things involved. Mikey Taylor, P-Rod.
The
Brian
Bossman.
Herman, I think.
Yeah, Herman, Reynolds.
P-Rod's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why he left
Guy
Mountain Dew?
Costin. Yeah, that's why he left Mountain Dew. Because he's one of the owners
From
of
soda
Village.
to coconut water.
I know, I think it's funny, but it's tight at the same time to think of like
Yeah, it is.
most all the other drink companies involved in skateboarding are all just like crap that freaking kills you. So coconut water is tight.
What about
Yeah,
Fred Water? Hey, is Fred Water still around?
As far as I know,
Who does
yeah.
that?
Isn't SIBO on them?
No, he
You said
rips
who
that
the-
company
Or-
Drink Water, but
John's on
Drink
Fred
water.
that's not
Oh,
actually,
that's what
they
it
just
is.
make like stickers and stuff. They don't actually produce water or anything.
At the Transworld Park, they got a Fred Water logo on the
Yeah, they have
right?
a fat Fred Water logo.
I think, huh?
Fred Water sponsors Transworld.
He sponsors Transworld? See, I'm
And Josh-
Chris
I wonder if
Jocelyn.
that's a Southern SoCal thing.
Chris Jocelyn's on them, Drew.
Yeah, just told me.
Bigger.
Stove water. That's funny. But do you think it's interesting to see that Paul and Brian? They're one of the big investors. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say big investors because I don't know how much they invested into St. Archer. But now they're going into investing into a new brand.
Well, so is Mikey too.
Is
Yeah.
Mikey on Villager Goods also?
Yeah.
Man, they just
Well, yeah, because they
build it up
sold
and they
they
just sell
sold
the
St.
rights.
Archer.
Huh?
They sold at least most of St. Archer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just part
They're
two,
just
I
doing
guess.
But
Or maybe
going, I
they'll
wonder.
pick them.
I wonder if Nestle or Gatorade would be like, yeah, we'll buy Villager Goods next.
That's
That's such
Yeah,
a
I
dope name. But Villager Goods doesn't sound like it'd be a water or a coconut.
I really like the name Villager a lot. And their
Villager is
logo and everything, it's pretty tight.
I've had this water for 3 months and haven't opened it.
Hey, oh, that's appropriate. Hey, take a shot for all the homies on Skate Fillet right now. Take a
What?
shot. Open it.
Drink
Take
it.
a shot.
Drink
Take a
it.
shot. Yeah, he's cracking it
3-month-old
open.
water.
This is appropriate. This is for all you homies. Hey, he just had some holy water.
Yeah, bro.
How's it taste?
Tastes like water.
Dumbest
about
fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
I know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. It's just Coconut water. That's tight though.
Yeah, I don't know how else you make water taste different other than adding like food coloring or something to it.
Yeah.
What do we got next, Drew?
Next, we got Denny Pham's banging. I haven't seen it.
I liked it. I mean, Denny kills it. They have so much board control.
Yeah,
right.
he did this like switch frontside big spin over the rail.
Oh, the 4-block
which is
rail,
pretty sick.
yeah.
Yeah, that one was.
And then
super
wasn't the
clean.
opener like nollie front crook, nollie backside flip or something?
It was something crazy.
Like on
dude's really
the
good.
bank that has the ledge in the middle, like over by the 4-block. Yeah, it was nollie front crook, nollie backside flip.
Denny Pham, he rides for heroin?
No, definitely not that type of skater.
It doesn't look like he would.
I'll tell you now.
He skates for Nike, isn't he? He's on one of the window companies.
Nike SB, Flip, Nixon,
Oh, he's on
Spitfire,
Flip.
Thunder.
So NHS, I was wrong.
But then he
NHS
gets
heavy.
Thunder.
He's good. He's tech. I know Medina was psyched when he saw him in About the Barracks. I was hoping to hear his thoughts on the banging, but I don't know if you had the chance to check it out.
Afternoon interview with Nicole Smith.
Yeah, did you watch that?
What? It's a What Youth on the What Youth YouTube channel? No, I haven't.
Dude,
Yeah, What Youth is super
those
good.
are sick.
Yeah,
I like
if
the
you never
interviews
watch
that
their
they do.
videos, you should look them up. They kill it. They do a bunch of like skate stuff and surf stuff too, and they have magazines too. They're really good. But yeah, the afternoon thing was tight. Nikel actually said something I never knew. That Nikel's uncle is Kareem Campbell.
Yeah, right.
That's what he said, I swear.
He said that?
You knew that?
No, I didn't know that.
No, Alexis said he knew that already.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I guess Denny Pham came out with a banging before. I guess it's a mini banging. I looked it up on YouTube.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, Nikel
That's
was like,
trippy.
yeah, my uncle Kareem got me into skating, like into professional skating or something like that. And then they showed some Kareem footy. It was tight.
Yeah, the whole interview was sick.
Yeah, that was only part 1 too. They have a second part, I think, this week. So
He talked a lot about how like the Cherry video affected him.
yeah.
Speaking about part 2s, Wes Kramer came out with his second free lunch.
Yeah,
for someone you don't see a lot of, he doesn't do a lot of interviews, not a lot of media coverage. His free lunches were both entertaining. They both happen to be revolved around fighting.
I know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't expect that out of him, but like,
Why
that's
is
the way that works.
why is someone who smokes a lot of weed at San Diego, why is he getting so many fights? Why is he getting his ass beat?
He said he only got like 2 though. One with
Yeah, just trying
But
to back up his friend.
He's getting hit. Like, that's so fucked up.
Dude, the Rome story was insane with Joseph.
Yeah.
That story was gnarly. You got drugged.
That's no joke. When you get drugged and you wake up in a country that you don't know much about,
and your wallet got stolen.
and you get robbed, God bless you. Like, however he came back, like,
That's crazy.
you know what I mean? He had some homies upstairs, you know. Man, that is too much.
Yeah, that's a gnarly story.
Getting drugged. See, that never drink from any bottle, especially if it doesn't have a label, but from anybody you're like, oh yeah, he's cool. He gave me a little bit of weed. He should be all right. And then you find out he's too cool, gets on your good side, and he gives you a little bit of that, Bill Cosby juice.
Oh shit. That's fucked.
But moving right along. Glad you're back, Wes. Stay here. But he's traveling again, right? He's in Barcelona now. I think they're a little more lax over than Barcelona. Adidas Far Away, episode 9.
Yeah, and they came out with 10 today, so we could just talk about both.
I didn't even click on it.
I saw
For those who don't know what Far and Away is, what is it? Is it a recap? Is it behind the scenes of the film of Away Days? What is that?
Yeah, it's kind of like behind the scenes, like they interview with some team writers and like show us some of the process of filming for the video. They're really good. I would recommend them. But episode 9, a lot of it was like about some trips that they went on. So they did some warm up footage that wasn't used in away days. That's tight, so you get some unseen footage and cool interviews and stuff. And then today they had episode 10, which was all about Gons because it's Mark Gonzalez's 48th birthday. Happy birthday, Gons! It's tight. That video was sick.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Dude, he's so sick.
Yeah, I'd recommend them. I mean, Carlos, did you watch any of those?
I saw the 10th one that just dropped today on his birthday.
Yeah, it's tight, huh?
Yeah, they have everyone. They have like Daywan and Mark talking.
Yeah, MJ and Daywan are actually in these ones.
Oh, what did they talk about?
They were just talking about how Mark
Gons pretty much. In episode 9, Daywan and MJ both talk about like old connections they had with Adidas and how like MJ, they showed a clip of MJ and Adidas like way back in the day and how he almost got on when they first launched a skateboarding program. And then they showed an old Daywan board graphic where he's like a little kid cartoon and he actually has Adidas on, which is funny. That was cool. I'd recommend them. They're good.
But they also have, there's like another Adidas one, another Adidas thing that came out?
Yeah, well, there's like Adidas week. They had the one on the barracks.
Final days?
Yeah, the final days. That was like it was Miles.
I didn't see that one.
It was Miles, freaking Rodrigo TX, and then one other dude. I don't remember who the other one was. They all went to Brazil for, to get their last clips for the video. That one's really good. I recommend it. It's like that one's longer. It's like 15 minutes, and it's more just based on that trip and the skating, getting those last clips. It shows like the process of some clips. The weirdest thing about it. What was that?
It's on the barracks.
Yeah, on the barracks. Called Final Days. It was trippy though because they showed Miles talk about how he wanted to get a frontside half cab flip for his part. Now he had one in his 1947 part, but he wasn't really satisfied with it. They show him get a fat one out in Brazil, and Miles was like, "Yeah, like that's exactly how I wanted the catch, exactly how I wanted the landing. I'm stoked on it." And then the clip wasn't even in his part. I was like, "What?" Miles said he wanted it. He got it. He said he got it perfect. They show it, but like you can't really. It's not the angle that would ever be used in an actual video. It's kind of like a behind the scenes type of angle.
Like you're saying, it's far.
Yeah, it's far away, and you could see him pop. You see him flip it, and you see him roll away. And he said he did it perfect, and then it wasn't even in his video part. I was so confused, but I give it a watch. It's enjoyable for sure. They talk about
some Mal Silva's Skate Mag interview. What did he talk about? Anything juicy, or is it just stationary shit?
Miles,
where are you from? Got you in a skateboard and tell me a fun skate story. How was the film for away days?
Well, I think what stood out to me most was they actually brought up board sponsor, which actually came up already to him, but he was like, "Oh, like I have a shop sponsor, so I could just get whatever boards from them." But like he's saying how he doesn't really have anything lined up. He doesn't have a bunch of offers like some people think he does. And someone was like, "What happened? Like, what's up with Palace? What if they wanted you to skate for them?" And because obviously, like a lot of people see him wear Palace clothes because they collab with Adidas a bunch.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he didn't give like a straight yes or no. Obviously, like I wouldn't expect him to, but he seemed like kind of down, but a little bit iffy. I can actually try and pull it up right now to quote him on it. But it was definitely a good interview that I would give a read if you're interested at all in that situation.
Have you heard any rumors or speculation of where he could be going?
I really haven't. The rumors aren't really there, at least in my ears. Like, everyone sees the boards that he skates. In the final days on the barracks, they showed him real quick he had a Habitat. But other than that, I've just been seeing him with real boards and crooked boards, and then his shop boards, PLA.
What do you think? My circles will tell me that they think that he'll end up on the same company as Guy and Costin.
I've heard a few people mention that, but no one. I haven't heard anyone with any actual. With the factual. Whoa, it's tripping out hard.
Hey, someone talk to speaker. Hello?
Whoa. What happened?
Daniel, was that you?
No, I don't have anything behind me.
I hear feedback. Does anyone say feedback?
I hear feedback too.
All right.
Thank you.
Grant.
Yeah,
you
all
there?
right, we're good. Yeah,
It was fucking Daniel.
yeah, that
bitch.
rumor's out there. I mean, I don't know. I've heard that, but like, there's really no factual anything behind that. It's kind of just out there, but it'd be cool. I'm pulling up this interview. Oh, actually, Drew, there's another thing. Miles said how when him and Walker Ryan left Organica, they were actually talking to Carl Watson about leaving, but Carl didn't want to.
Carl Watson
Organica,
leaving.
like separating from it.
What? So just discontinue the whole thing?
Well, the weird thing is that like Miles saying there was problems with the owner, but and then he was saying, "Oh, everything was good at Carl." So I think it's someone up at KO that they're having problems with. So I don't know.
Not possible.
Shut up. So I don't know. That's interesting. All right, you want me to read the Palace thing?
Absolutely.
All right,
Yeah.
so Solo Skate Mag did this interview. It's real nice. You should check it out. They said, "What would you say if
Mhm.
Palace guys reach out to you after the video?" Miles, I'll summarize or read most of it. He says, I don't know. I'd be psyched. I have some friends over at on Palace. I go on a lot of Adidas trips with Chewy, Cannon, and Benny Fairfax. Also, we skate together for Wayward Wheels. Those are the homies. I wear a lot of their clothes anyway because they do a lot of collabs with Adidas. I'd be hyped to ride for Palace because I think it's pretty sick. I don't know. I really don't know who, honestly. I mean, if they want to hit me up, I don't know what their situation is, though. So, I don't know.
Right.
I mean, in a way, he says it sounds like he's down, but he says the term "I don't know" a lot, so it's clearly like.
But you know what? The term "I don't know" in skateboarding is fucking just bullshit.
Yeah, to an extent.
That's what skateboarders say when they don't want to. That's their humble way of saying no comment. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I do not think he'll end up
Hey,
at
who
Palace.
do you think's gonna win? Oh, I don't know. Be real. Say, nah, fuck y'all. P-Rod's gonna win, bitch. P-Rod.
That's just your style, though. I mean, I agree. I wish there was more of that.
What
But
about Miles? What about Braden Safransky? What about Chris Cole? What about Sean Malto, Nija? What about the unstoppable Chris Dawson?
I would not put my money on Miles ending up on Palace. I mean, he said it right there. Like, he seems kind of down, but he also seems a little iffy. He says he reps the clothes, mostly because they collab with Adidas. Yeah, so. Also, I feel like if he was gonna end up there, he'd at least be riding their board. Like, I don't even see him. I just see him with the t-shirts. So
I really want to talk about this topic because Miles Silvis, that shit's gonna come out in due time.
yeah,
Mike Peck's milkshake. I don't know why they named it on Willie's Workshop YouTube. I called Mike because I uploaded on my YouTube channel too, and I called him Mike Peck's playground party.
yeah, that name's sick. Playground party.
Yeah,
dude, that video is crazy.
Yeah.
Mike?
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. It was so good.
Oh man, skating those playgrounds is tight. And I think every skateboarder when they pass by a children's playground, they're like, oh, look at the rails, but there's just no roll up or landing for it.
Yeah, my favorite thing about it is that, like, I mean, Mike's a creative dude, obviously, so like it's sick because I've never seen someone have a video like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tight. It's like an original idea, and yeah, I think it turned out great.
Absolutely.
Kickflip fast plant was freaking gnarly.
Yeah, on the hippo. Or that thing he does on the slide.
I have a confession to bring out.
What's that?
When I saw Mike going down those slides, I wanted to slide on a slide.
Oh man, you know what's sick? Well,
Following.
Nick Lamb did a really good job editing that as well. I thought he killed it. It was tight when Mike went down like on the blank board and landed on the cruiser. How the little like rubber ground broke up, you know?
Oh yeah, it was like chipping.
That was sick.
That was sick too.
Lamb is the previous Skate Mafia filmer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he used to be.
What's Fat Pack? Adidas in Japan? Is that another Adidas shit?
Yeah, they had a big week. Yeah, Fat Pack Thrasher. It's like a Thrasher series, but they don't really do them that much.
Jesus, did they add a new pro and shit? Like, what's up with all this Adidas topic?
It's because the Way Days went on iTunes this week.
The Way Days.
But yeah, I think everyone should check out Fat Pack. That thing was tight. It was just from the Japan trip.
Dude,
It was like
sick.
unused footage and a little bit of hijinks, but mostly just unused footage from away days from their Japan trip. But there's some freaking hammers in there. I was like, dang.
Miles did on this really long like handrail. He did like a front crook to front
Yeah,
feeble.
that was so
I don't know if you
gnarly.
saw it. That was sick.
And then Alec had the sickest clip. It was like this long king tubba. He did alley front 180 to switch back 50. It was so sick.
Oh.
There's no way Miles did a front crook. He never does that trick.
I know he does a lot of them, but whatever. He got the pinch.
Mm. Oh, I fucking hate that name, pinch.
I know.
Fuck.
That
Your
pinch
days
and
ain't
that's
happy
dip.
when you're on a skateboard.
He pinched it and then dipped it.
Yeah, hey, he went pinched it. Front crook to front feeble.
Front crook to front feeble on the same rail.
Yeah. Daniel
that?
Dubos?
I think it'd be Dubois.
Dubois.
Dumas.
I'm pretty sure it's Dubois.
No, you don't remember that commercial that says, right, Mr. Dumbass? It's Dumas.
Oh, Dumas? Like Dumas? That's right next to my street.
Dumas.
So Dan Man's now riding for Skate Mental.
Yeah.
Going.
That video was
hashtag
sick.
Going hashtag Staba hashtag SF
I just put that in there because I wanted to be Brad Stabba.
hashtag. Oh, is that what? You're stupid. Brad Staba does have some interesting and funny hashtags.
Dude, his Instagram is hilarious. It cracks me up. Does anyone know if
Marquise does that.
Because I think his Snapchat, he has to have a funny Snapchat if he has one. His freaking captions are so funny with those all cap hashtags.
Did you see that video he posted a while back of him like breaking one like a brand new board
Oh,
or
with
something?
the
And people
power
were like
saw?
crying. Yeah, and people were
my
crying about it.
gosh.
So
He was
did
like,
another one.
oh, you guys think I really care about this giveaway? It sticks a straight power saw to a Trevor Colton board and cuts it in half. Dude, Stabba cracks me up. But yeah, Daniel Dubois, that video was sick. His welcome to the team, he killed it. Skate Metal's making moves. You got Jake Anderson too. Mike Anderson's little brother. So good. Yeah, Trevor Colton has a skate park being built in his backyard. So tight. Dude, Drew.
What?
Did you see what I tagged you of Trevor Colton falling on a motorcycle?
No, he fell on a motorcycle.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
shit.
tag you in it again.
Was he going fucking fast as fuck again? Did he snap?
No. Nah, well, what happened was he bought a dirt bike, and he went to skate Manny Santiago's backyard skate park with Manny and Paul, and then he was leaving, and he turns left out the driveway, and it looks like he just leans or like kind of gasses it and leans like a lot, and then he just goes down, dude. It's on Manny's Instagram. I just tagged you in it. He didn't have a helmet on, so. But they said he was alright. But yeah, sure.
Oh, John
he
Dixon
went
is now
down.
on OJ.
No, he's
been
banned
on
on. He
OJ.
just got a new wheel.
Oh, new OJ wheel comes with a condom.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Does it really?
That's sick.
Yeah, that's what I heard. The word on the street.
What kind of condom?
You'd have to ask
You have to buy
someone
the
else.
wheels.
I don't know.
Would you say, Alexis? It's too big for me. Oh, it came
I
out
used to have
today,
his old
new
wheel.
Trash Ass Skate Mafia Monthly. They got that bitch
Yeah.
Alexis in there.
Dude, Game Off and Monthly was tight.
It was tight.
You know what sick was that the opening spot, that really steep bank that had the rail on it
Huh?
that they were skating?
What?
Did you watch it, Drew?
Yeah, I did.
You know that the first spot, you know what I'm talking about or no?
Oh, yeah. Where the wall into the down pipe?
Yeah, that thing looked tight. That spot looked really sick. And then your dude Alexis came with a bunch of footy.
Yeah.
My
He
friends,
said that was all throwaway.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, makes sense because he was
He
not
said it was
saving it
all
for his
walk
heart.
or whatever.
Nah, my friends, like a group chat with my friends, they were like, this game off your monthlies are pretty much just like Alexis now. I mean, he always has a bunch of footy in it.
I know he always you can always tell when it's Alexis. Hey, you had more footage than everybody else, huh? Always. He just shakes his head, smiling. He's like, nah, but it's for real. It's for real. Alexis Ramirez is a big fucking deal. He gets 10 class at every sport. He
Alexis
learns
is
new
killing
shit
it.
every day. Hey, wait, check out his Instagram tonight. Did you upload it yet? Chill out. Damn. Check it out tonight. Just follow him on Instagram. Alexis_SM4L. And that's it. Those are the topics.
Yeah, that's about it.
An eventful week, but not too overwhelming, but enough to just give you a nice taste in your mouth to say that I had some skate fillet tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't an insane week, but it was good. Some good things happened.
It was a good week.
The new Enjoy Am, who's that? Who's the new Enjoy Am?
To be honest, I have no idea.
Enzo?
No. That Enzo kills it though. Jackson Pills.
Dude, he's so
Jackson?
good.
Oh, Enzo, yeah.
Enzo.
I don't know. Honestly, nothing about Jackson Pills. I never heard that name before. Trying to do some research
Me
though for the
neither.
future. Jackson Pills. That's tight though. Welcome to the team. I want to see this Volcom video. I heard it's real good.
Comes out 7th. Alexis thought it came out. He thought it was out already. It comes out on the 7th. So that'll be by the time next week starts. We'll be ready for you. Give you our thoughts on the new Volcom video called what again?
Holy Stokes.
Holy Stokes.
Drew, you got a guess on where MJ's going?
MJ's going for what? Oh, for sports sponsor?
Yeah. I mean, Enjoy came up, so I thought about it.
Sure. It could be Enjoy. We threw out some candidates.
Dude.
I mentioned Prisma one time, but I mean, that ship came and sailed like in a matter of an hour. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yo, I still think Malto's going to Sovereign. He's with those guys again.
Billy told me that too.
Yeah, he's out with Deshaun and Mikey again on a trip.
Yep.
I think it's happening.
It probably is. It probably is, especially with all the, all the Mike Carroll anger and the
Malto
separation.
didn't put the girl for that, but
whatever
I said
happened to
yeah.
Moose?
Oh, he started skating mystery boards, didn't he?
Right.
Drew, what do you think? What do you think happen to girl if Malto leaves?
I think a lot of people are going to second guess girl. Second guess.
You don't think they are already?
Someone over there, but like I brought up one time to Grant. He was.
Oh, I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah, he based off of what a lot of departures from Expedition. He's like, dude, I don't know about KO, and then I said, well, why don't you give girl the same type of judgment? How come you pass off like nah? It's not.
See, that's not exactly accurate.
Really not that bad. It's not that bad. You got Ryan Anderson who left, and you thought everything was good, and he's like, nah, deuces, I'm going to try and make something else. But he might have left on a different motive. He didn't leave on a bad note as far as, one to make Mark Johnson. But then you got Guy Mariano and Eric Costin. Okay. He's like, but Grant's like, it's still, it's not the same thing. It's not the same. However, Grant, and I must make this on the record. All the writers that left Expedition or KO, none of them, not one of them, is in the same league as Costin by himself. But Costin and Guy, these are two big monsters. Gigantic marketing.
Okay, all right. Have a response. First of all, you're correct with the Costin thing. Second of all, not some of the dudes that left Curl Tap, not all. Some have good relationships, or they said that, or it came off like that. Obviously, MJ, there's some drama. Pretty much everyone that has left Expedition 1 has been very vocal, and Organica has been very vocal about them not liking something going on there. So that's why I was saying more stuff about KO problems than Trail Tap problems. But clearly, both things are changing over there because Lakai isn't even through Trail Tap anymore. They went to Huff.
They're not.
You need
they're
to
through
give the
Huff
same
now.
judgment. I'm just gonna rest my case. You need to give the same
All right.
judgment if you're
What
gonna
about
give. If you're gonna give your thoughts on any of it, because I feel, to answer your question, if Malto leaves, what are you gonna do? My eyes are gonna be big, and I'm gonna be waiting.
I mean,
see what you guys are doing.
Remember, just a few months ago, Mike Mo said he'll never quit.
He'll never quit.
But what I mean, if
He said
Malto
he'll never
leaves,
quit.
that's like who he came up with. He came up with Malto.
And then
They started going on
who
trips
rides for it?
together.
You got Beeble, Jerron, and Mo.
Their team's
And Rick
shrinking,
McCrank?
dude. Their team's shrinking.
No. Oh, and then you always got Corey. I am honest.
Yeah,
that
how
Corey
is he still on there? I'm shocked.
I'm shocked he's still there.
I am. I really
He
am.
can ride for anybody.
I know.
Anybody.
You ever seen him skate anti-hero boards?
He can ride any. No, I didn't know that. No.
I've
But
seen
he
him
can ride
skate.
for
Wait, who?
literally
Corey.
Anybody.
There's photos
Anybody
out there of him with anti-hero boards.
But we'll continue this discussion next week. For Grant Fierro, Carlos, how you spell your last name?
Who, me?
Yeah, how you say your last name?
Valenzuela.
Venezuela.
Close enough. Come on,
Hey,
Hispanic background.
Better than what most people.
I am Andrew Arellano.
Oh, he said it all.
Ariana.